Hey guys, welcome back to Style Reviews. What we're taking a look at is the transformations for Mastermade's SDT-06 Caesar. It is, of course, their homage to Overlord. We've already reviewed the figure itself, as well as ST-05, the Statue Series add-on kit, which gives it the smaller head. It's not being displayed right now in that fashion, because this is the default, and that's how we're going to transform it, just like the instructions, but it's just a smaller head, and you can transform it just fine, whether you have that attached or not. Do whatever you want. So, getting this started, you see I have my handy dandy self-printed out instructions here. Got this so early, nothing else has been produced for it. I think I've got about the only Statue Series kit for it too, so that's pretty cool. And I appreciate Mastermade, sending that over. But all weapons are attached, so we're getting that out of the way. And right now we're just transforming it into the first alt mode. It has a double alt of the jet and tank, as well as a fortress mode. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got this guy turned around, right? So lifting this guy up, you're gonna see a lock right here. Just detach that with your finger. I love that it goes just swimmingly the first time. We're gonna get these legs out of the way. It's hard to kind of see. Okay, so there's a lip right there. You can get under it just like I did right there. And that's how you separate this guy, right? So getting it separated, that's the tank. This is gonna be the jet. All right, so making a fist. And to make a fist, you gotta make sure the thumb is not only pointed inwards, but bring it all the way inwards, like it folds over, down, bend over the fist. And I've got to bring the instructions a little bit closer to me. It's been a little while since I've done it. So, boom. Point the palm inwards. And then this should just flip over. Let's see if that was correct. Of course not. So let me take a closer look. All right. And it's actually not a fist that we're supposed to make. You're supposed to keep them straight and just bend them forward. All right, like so. So there we go. And it just closes. So do the same thing on the other side. Get those fingers straight, and you only bend them at the first knuckle. Right there, boom, boom. Then bring that part in, boom. All right, pretty straightforward, right? Okay. So we've got that. Then these outwards. These outwards. This unattaches. Has a clip right there. All right. Boom, boom. Bring that down. So there are two pegs right here that you're going to lock those into too. So there we go. Pretty straightforward, right? So from there, turn around the head. These pieces come up, those shoulder pieces. All right, and you can see already a little bit more like thrusters or whatever. Turn it around. The crotch plate, separate it. Becomes that right there. Okay. And then, I don't remember whether it's in or out. Yeah. These actual thrusters right here flip out, as you just saw. And we're just making sure the arms are straight. And there we go. This is what you should have, right? And what we're doing on this end. Okay, we've got that. We're gonna worry about those two pegs right there. On each wing, taking the blade part, folding it down just like I showed you in the review itself. And from there, slide in the wings. They're equal on each side, so it doesn't matter what side. And when I say equal, I mean just in terms of like tampos and stuff like that. So you're not going to see like screws on one side, not on the other side. They're both the same, all right? So there you have that big, glorious jet. And you can also flip out his landing gear as well. All right. Now with the backpack, there are 2 tabs that peg in as well. So you can secure that too. And there you go, that's a jet. I think I almost forgot. These pieces flip up. They're optional, but missiles. Okay, so what you should have left is a pair of legs and a gun. These legs obviously become the tank. It's Overlord, that's what he does. So first thing you're gonna do, you can kind of do it one of 2 ways. Rotate it either by the hips themselves or this, but basically we're taking this, and I believe it's 45 degrees. So let's go by the thighs. Those could use some shock oil, but remember the way that I rotated them, the spring should be facing upwards, not the other way around, okay? So there's that, and then from there, his shins actually fold forward. Okay, there's half of the tank right there. All right, and from there, turning it around, the back halves here, coming up, this will be the back end of the tank. We're just bringing in the feet. Just adjusting those so they're flat. Alright, that's what you should have so far, right? And from there, this top part folds back onto the top of the feet and the back half of the legs. There's that. And from there, just kind of split the legs. Bring the handle of the gun down. And the gun's going to tab in 2 places. It's going to tab in right here and right here into female, female. Yeah. All right. So, not really the easiest to line up, just because so much of the back of the gun is in the way, but when you get there, you're golden. Definitely do it one side at a time. All right, so I just heard that peg in. I'm gonna bring this around. Try to peg that in too. All right, get that in. Get that in. And there we go, okay? This side's already flipped up, but normally it's gonna be down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And there you have it. Very, very, very simple transformation. And honestly, my favorite alt mode set on any of the Mastermade stuff so far. Next, we'll go ahead and do the city mode, fortress mode, whatever you want to call it. All right, now getting this guy transformed into the fortress mode starts by getting the weapons removed from the jet half. Make sure that his lights are turned off. You're not going to need them for this. Get that out of the way. And then it's pretty much transforming this back into its regular legs mode. Alright, so just getting this unpegged. 1, 2. And we'll actually keep those up. I like the way they look. And it doesn't give it exact instructions. All right, Fans Hobby, you'll get your review. So 1, 2, and if you look over there, I've got just crap on top of crap. I'm so backlogged with reviews that it's not even funny. So I'm trying to pump these out for you guys, though. All right. So there's that, and from there, I'm going to take that, unpeg it, okay, and then loosen up that tab, and we're just reconnecting the legs just like we would in to form it back into robot mode. So put that back in. It's kind of a tough fit because there's that peg right there that you have to get it into, and the peg has a split in the middle, so you really got to eyeball it. Can't really just do it by feel. Alright, so there's that. Take that all the way up. We're going to take those thruster pieces, push them back in. You saw I rotated those down. Okay? Then from there, what we're going to do, one, bend at the elbow, two, all right, those points are balance points for it, so they're going to touch. Also, let's see. Two. Turn it around. And there are two tabs right there. They go right here. So get those down. It's kind of a... There we go. We're just kind of spreading. You saw that I brought the feet out. Per instructions, bring these pieces up. Bring these pieces up. Okay. 1, 2. Just showing you what you should have so far. And from there, this pegs onto here. Trying to make sure that do this correctly. This, bring that out. Goes right there. Okay. Zoom out a little bit for you guys. And then you just take those two wing pieces, bring them in forward. 1, 2. And there you go. That's the fortress mode. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been a transformation video for Mastermade's SDT-06. Caesar doesn't take long when you're not having to review it and explain it and stuff like that. You'll get it done in a couple of minutes, considering I did it in a couple of minutes while doing all of that. Go ahead, just for aesthetic purposes, put that back too. But yeah, like all videos, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next review, transformation video, whatever I upload to this channel. Later.